A ripple that began in boardrooms and on social timelines has turned into a wave. Ibrahima Konaté, the athletic, uncompromising centre-back who has become a pillar of Liverpool's back line, has quietly signed a major endorsement with Under Armour, calling it his first signing beyond football. That commercial headline does more than pad a locker room resume. It punctuates a career moment where corporate moves and sporting destiny collide, because Konaté's playing contract is running toward a cliff edge and Europe's most expensive conversations orbit his future. Liverpool supporters and executives now face a tactical problem of their own. Do they hammer out a new deal to keep a defensive rock in place? Do they sell now to recoup value? Or do they risk letting one of their best leave for nothing when the clock runs out? Public reporting shows his contract is due to expire in 2026, and that Konaté has declined a recent extension offer, which has only added fuel to the transfer speculation. Across Spain, the atmosphere is very different. Real Madrid have a long-proven playbook. They often wait, calculate and pounce when contracts near their end, and their scouts and sporting chiefs see Konaté as a long-term piece who could slot into a retooled defence without the burden of a hefty transfer fee. Several outlets have linked Madrid's patient plan to secure Konaté on a free move next summer if his contract runs out, a strategy that would flip the market dynamics and turn today's gamble into tomorrow's coup. For Liverpool, that prospect is unnerving. Losing elite talent for no fee is a lesson Anfield does not want to repeat, and the club has reportedly set a valuation, a fee they might accept this window. That would force Madrid's hand if they want him early. Reports suggest Liverpool have placed a price around the Euros 50-55 million mark as they weigh their options, signalling they might rather cash in than see the player walk. But commercial deals complicate the narrative. Konaté's Under Armour tie-up is more than a brand photo op. It's a signal that the player is building his off-field standing and preparing for life choices that transcend a single club. When a player amplifies his personal brand just as transfer talk intensifies, it shifts negotiation leverage. Suddenly, he isn't only negotiating wages and years with the club, he's managing a global image that sponsors want to align with stability and future visibility. Under Armour's announcement and the coverage that followed reframes the conversation. This is not only a sporting move, but a strategic life decision being played out in public. Inside Liverpool's walls, the response mixes pragmatism and pressure. Sources close to the club say the Reds are preparing to offer a new contract, but are also drawing contingency plans. If Konaté refuses to commit, the realistic path would be to sell this summer rather than wait and lose him for free. That stance acknowledges both sporting needs. The manager values his presence, and financial realities. Clubs must often choose certainty over risk in transfer markets. The latest reporting that Liverpool could formalise a renewed push to extend his stay while exploring sale options underlines how fluid modern football decision-making has become when players and brands both move at speed. For Real Madrid, the scenario reads like a patient chess match. Sign the defender now at cost, or wait and potentially add him without a transfer fee, freeing funds to strengthen other positions. For Konaté himself, the calculus is intensely personal. Liverpool is where he earned plaudits and major trophies, but the pull of a club like Real, plus the security that commercial partners and long-term contracts can create, is understandable. The Under Armour move gives him a platform. The contract clock forces others to act. Fans can argue tactics and loyalty, pundits can debate valuation, but the truth is that in the modern game, a player's decisions ripple across stadiums, balance sheets and branding campaigns. So where does this leave us? In the short term, expect noise, offers, counter-offers and negotiations behind closed doors. Expect Konaté to keep delivering on the pitch while his advisors line up the possibilities of it. And expect Liverpool to make a choice, secure the man who has become defensive steel, sell now and reinvest, or hold on and risk a free departure. Whichever route unfolds, this story is a snapshot of football's present, an intricate weave of identity, commerce, and the never-ending business of building a winning team. What began as a sponsorship announcement has turned into a trigger, and over the next weeks, the fate of a world-class defender will tell us which strategy wins in a sport where patience, timing, and money each have their own game to play.